every day.
Back at it again with another one. Back like I never left. We gotta get this out the way. First and foremost, please quit counting other men's pockets. This whole Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson thing has gotten ugly. I want to break down the misconceptions of what's going on in the media right now and the misconceptions that they're feeding you why Lamar Jackson is not getting this money. Honestly, the man needs to get paid, and the owner recently came out and stated, not even recently, he came out at the time of Deshaun's contract and stated that that's not the right person to give the first guaranteed contract to, which is misinformation on itself. I'm going to break everything down because there's a lot of misinformation going on, and Deshaun Watson is not the first person in NFL history to get a fully guaranteed contract at the quarterback position. That's Kirk Cousins. So let's break this down. 2018, officially signs with the Minnesota Vikings. Going through franchise tag after franchise tag after franchise tag with the Washington Commanders, Redskins at the time. He signed the 3-year, $84 million contract, which $28 million was the highest annual base salary at the time. Fully guaranteed. Fully guaranteed. That's the first fully guaranteed quarterback contract in the history of the NFL. Not Deshaun Watson's 5-year, $230 million extension that was signed in 2022. That is the first number, okay? That is the first domino. So when people say they're not used to this kind of money, we don't believe in fully guaranteed contracts. It's a paper trail for fully guaranteed contracts, especially for quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers has another deal too. Aaron Rodgers last year signed a 3-year, $150 million fully guaranteed contract. This is not an outlier. Deshaun Watson's contract is not an outlier. He just was outbidded. The Atlanta Falcons was outbidded. The New Orleans Saints were outbidded. The Carolina Panthers were outbidded by an owner who was willing to put money in escrow for their quarterback, which is then causing a ripple effect for other quarterbacks. The whole point of this that I do not understand for the life of me is that Steve Bisciotti is the top 10 richest owner in the NFL. He's the 9th richest owner in the NFL. He should have the liquid cash and liquid assets to put that into Lamar. The thing is, I think it's more so injury standpoints and Lamar not finishing the last 2 seasons for him to fully commit into Lamar. But saying that they don't have the money for it or they don't want to make a trend of this, it's been a trend of this moving forward. Now, for the deals that were signed after Deshaun's contract, David Carr, not on a level with Deshaun Watson when he was top 5. Kyler Murray has a lot of potential, but he has a lot of maturity issues off the field. David Carr, again, same thing, not on a level with Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson. We're talking about a former MVP, Lamar Jackson. And the crazy part about this is Baltimore should have been ahead of the game. If they would have got the contract done after the MVP season going into the 3rd season, good. The same time that Josh Allen signed his extension, Lamar should have been the benchmark. The last misconception I want to tell you about this, and this is just a quick video, it's me expressing my thoughts, is the whole thing about the Browns being in cap hell and cap purgatory. As you look right here, the 5-year, $230 million contract, the cap numbers and the cap hit, after they restructured, it's a $64 million cap hit, $64 million cap hit, and it's sort of the thing of kicking the can down the road, but it's not kicking the can down the road. When Deshaun Watson's contract was first signed with the Cleveland Browns, they have the right every year to fully guarantee a conversion into salary into signing bonus. What that essentially means is that out of that $64 million number, next year he's just going to get most of it upfront as a signing bonus, which is going to create cap space for years and years and years moving forward. It's what the New Orleans Saints have been doing for the last 10, 15 years itself, essentially. So as far as cap hell, no, this is a 4D chess move. What NFL player is going to say, hey, do I want to take $64 million in the salary, or do I want to take $50 million up front right now, June 1st, or in July, and then I just get the rest of it over a certain period of time? I'm going to take the money up front right now. As far as the $64 million cap hit, that's going to get converted. And then the $64 million cap hit again is going to get converted. And by that time happens, they're going to be in the process to reschedule again and re-sign again. And then you can add more void years to the contract, fully guaranteeing it again. Blessings, salutations, man. I'm not a Ravens fan. If it gets him out of the division, I'm happy. But at the same time, pay the man. The man deserves his bread. honestly. But like I said earlier, it's not what you're worth or what you deserve. It's what you negotiate. All right, Browns fans, I get it. It's always next year, but this year it's going to be.